Down with the crown. Canada, the 51st state. I'm a little ill, everybody. I didn't want to do these videos yet, but I'm going to do this one because late last night, Mark Carney responds with, we're going to get her done August 1st. Complete bullshit. Complete lies. Liar, liar, always a liar. All the crown does it. There's no path forward to rescind the 35% tariffs that, in fact, place us 5% higher than China. Okay, Canada, 1/3 of your massive primary GDP comes from our energy exports to the United States of America. They're now off the table. This is all Alberta's fault and British Columbia largely. It was coming. They thought they would circumvent the United States of America and go to China. That door's closed. In fact, USA can buy Canadian energy from China at that $5 discounted price that Canada's giving China to teach USA a lesson. How silly, stupid, and daft do you have to be, Mark Carney, Pierre Poilievre, Yves Blanchette, and you can go on and on through the entire list. How daft to premiers like Danielle Smith, David Eby, Doug Ford, and Francois Legault have to be. Francois Legault is going to face 200% tariffs. We're not even through everything that's reality that your media is keeping from you. Pharmaceuticals, #1 primary generator for Quebec, responsible for $51 billion. 200% tariffs. Those pharmaceuticals, massive drug exports to who? United States of America. That should be all over the news. Zip the lip, throw it away. Oh, Liberal bloc to keep Liberals in power. Quebec isn't going to give it up. Liberals can't get it. Energy, Danielle Smith. No one's saying nothing about the China deal David Eby and Danielle Smith have with China. Energy, exports at a reduced $5 a barrel, which USA is saying, you know what? We're going to call that a 5% tariff. Much more damaging. And we'll buy from China before we buy from you. Think about that, Canadians. What does that tell you? And your media says not one word. Mark Carney says not one word. They don't even open up the parliament until October 27th. Canadians, wake up. They can't even change laws. They're on summer holidays. Donald Trump is smashing. He has one result left. And that's Canada, the 51st state. The same offer, same narrative that's always been there. He doesn't even have to say it anymore. It's do or die Canada. Ontario, it's been all over the media for the last week and a half. We need to move away from the big three. We've got to follow Elon Musk, who just built a major battery plant, or announced anyway major investment into a Chinese battery plant, completely doing in his own country, United States. He's lost everything with the military. NASA's been re-invoked. They're working on hypersonic missiles without Elon Musk. They don't want his traitorous ass. And if that's Elon Musk, who happens to be Canadian, what do you think it means for Canada? They've put major barriers on our 11 trading partners, giving them an edge over Canada now. All 11 of our official trading partners have an edge over Canada. Circumvent Canada and we'll give you access to our market. Cut Canada out and we'll give you preferred access over Canada. We're finished. And you can keep believing these lying, thieving, cheating politicians. It's at your detriment. They don't want these 10 provinces anymore, these 3 territories. They want a district model. The fentanyl crisis to the United States entirely rests on the premiers of the provinces and territories. Are the 3 territories really guilty here? No. But absolutely, we can pick 3 provinces that are almost 85% responsible for the criminal, the trafficking, and I mean this in the human and drug system. You can blame it on British Columbia, Alberta, who are almost identical and massively responsible for American deaths. And then you can add Quebec on there, who makes a lot of money. Just like equalization, they have a whole trafficking system at the provincial level outside the authority of the federal government of Canada. USA does not run this system. States do not have any authority over immigration, none whatsoever. And you're watching Gavin Newsom getting spanked for it. And we're not even all the way through that. USA's not going to allow that to continue. And how do you stop that? Well, you're definitely not going to do it constitutionally in Canada. Do you know how hard it is to amend the Constitution? So the best way is Canada, the 51st state. Nobody wants to look at the district model. Everyone's got their horse blinders on. They don't see it. The media ignores the whole fact of the provincial nomination program, that massive illicit system that's bringing in all kinds of gangbangers from all over the world, all kinds of the worst radicals, from Islam to India to everywhere, Europe, you name it, South America's. Canada's got it. Canada's got it through British Columbia, Alberta, who are almost tit for tat on the destructive force of North America and the innocent lives lost of Americans. You can blame those 2 provinces and Quebec, the moneymaker, who's been financially supporting this through the language, constitutional provisions of the provinces. They remain in 1960s Bill of Rights. This is the backdoor Alberta and BC are using to kill innocent Americans, to keep a drug and human trafficking system alive and well, plus other massive criminal elements, including terrorism. USA's not going to put up with it. Carney's not going to end it by August 1st. He's not going to be able to promise his useless ass out of it. It's over, everybody. And the sooner people share this, the better. Get this news out there. It's real. It's credible. It's been here all along. It's been released since December 2nd, and it's not going to stop. That's my video. Share, share, share. Sorry for the throat and the raspy voice. I'm getting through it, but this video has to be done. We're not getting out of this. The provinces can't go forward the way they are. We can't go forward in our crown narrative. USA won't accept it. And Carney can't promise something he can't legislate or constitute officially in the highest laws, which means we're getting nailed. And if you haven't noticed, I'm going to say it again, China 30%, Canada 35%. Hello, Alberta, you're wiped right out. Canada, hello, this is more than $250 billion a year in primary sector GDP lost. It's devastating to this country. And yet people with their horsepower, we'll get new partners. What partners? You can't even get the 11 you have to go with you. They've already chosen the United States. You're finito. China's got less on the plate than you do. USA's hammering Canada 5% more than they are China. What does that tell you? People don't like math. They don't like truth. But there you have it. Share, share, share. Get it out there. Bye now.